Why a lack of sex is never just about sex. A relationship where sex feels absent may seem like a trivial concern, a luxury problem akin to missing out on tennis or yoga. But the absence of sex is anything but trivial. It's a profoundly serious issue that can threaten the very foundation of a relationship. Statistics reveal the gravity of this problem. In OECD countries, 70% of those who initiated divorce cited a lack of sex as one of the main reasons for separating. A frequency of less than 4 times a month often signals deeper issues that demand attention. Sex is far more than a physical act. It's an intimate exchange where two people accept each other wholly, flaws, fantasies, and all. It legitimizes the vulnerable and often hidden parts of ourselves. It reaffirms trust, connection, in the profound sense that we are not alone. When sex disappears, it often reflects an inability to be fully oneself in the presence of a partner. The fallout of unspoken desires. When one partner desires sex and the other withdraws, the consequences often go unspoken but deeply felt. Rather than addressing the issue openly, frustration manifests in subtle but destructive ways. A slammed dish, a sarcastic comment, or a passive-aggressive argument about unrelated topics. These small conflicts mask a deeper wound and create a toxic cycle. The person longing for sex may begin to feel rejected and humiliated, turning disappointment into anger or even withdrawing emotionally. Over time, this emotional distance makes sex seem even less likely, perpetuating the issue. In some cases, the neglected partner may seek an affair, not out of a lack of love, but as a desperate attempt to regain a sense of desirability and control. Why this problem feels so shameful. Discussing a lack of sex is uniquely painful because it plays into our deepest insecurities. To be sexually unwanted by a partner can feel like the ultimate rejection, questioning our desirability, worth, and place in the relationship. For many, the silence around the issue is driven by fear. Fear of rejection, fear of confirming insecurities, and fear of exposing vulnerabilities. Understanding the reasons behind the withdrawal. Key to resolving this issue is understanding a vital truth. Everyone wants sex, at least in principle. When it's no longer desired, there's usually a condition for intimacy that hasn't been met or communicated. The rejecting partner may privately think, "I'd want sex if only you were kinder, listened more, or supported me better with domestic issues." Or, their reasons may involve unspoken fantasies or unmet needs for novelty and excitement. Most often, these reasons remain buried in frustration and never surface in calm, honest conversations. Without clear communication, misunderstandings pile up, and the gap between partners grows. A path to reconnection. To break the cycle, couples must confront the discomfort head-on. A practical starting point is a deliberate and structured approach. Each partner writes a letter titled, "What I Want from Sex." In this letter, they share their deepest needs, fantasies, and frustrations without fear of judgment or retaliation. The process of exchanging and reading these letters creates an opportunity for understanding and empathy. Both partners must approach the conversation with patience and goodwill, recognizing that sexual incompatibility is normal, but surmountable with effort and compromise. Rebuilding intimacy. No two people will ever be perfectly aligned sexually, but what matters is finding ways to harmonize differences without resorting to blame, sarcasm, or punitive behaviors. Rebuilding intimacy requires vulnerability, trust, and a shared commitment to bridge the gap between needs and fears. Every time a couple addresses the challenges of their sex life with honesty and care, they significantly improve their chances of lasting together. In those quiet, honest moments, the foundations of their relationship are strengthened, paving the way for deeper connection and mutual understanding. Key takeaway. A lack of sex isn't just about the physical act, it's a reflection of emotional disconnection and unmet needs. Addressing it openly and compassionately can transform a relationship, turning conflict into an opportunity for growth and deeper intimacy.